Hey everybody, this is TheBiggWiggs and welcome to Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. This is the one and only Dragon Quest game I've ever played. It's on the PlayStation 2, and it's absolutely phenomenal. We're gonna create a new adventure log. I'm not quite sure when we're going to end this. This might be an hour-long video. It might not be. Maybe even longer. What we're gonna name our character. I kinda wanna name him just like Gross! Because this is gonna be the name of our hero. Gross? No. Gross! There we go. Fun fact, when I first bought this game, the only reason I bought it is because it came with a small demo for Final Fantasy XII. I was very surprised that that was not the best thing on it. Very happy as well. Our Dragon Quest has begun. Oh, Mohawk Mouse. And there's our hero. Gross!
Oi, Gov!
Also known as Gov.
It's gonna get dark if we hang about here much longer.
The voice acting in this game is
Let's
off the
head into
charts.
town. There's better places than this to spend an evening. Shake a leg, Gov!
Hey, and then we get controls. This is a turn-based RPG, very classic, with, you know, random encounters that you can't actually see on the map. It is, however, very, very important. It doesn't tell you on this camera, but, you can actually play this game with one hand. That's one of my favorite things about it. Well, it's one of those tiny little things that I love. It's maybe not my favorite thing. Action button. And then we're in. So when it says you can control this whole game with one button, the action button can double as the left mouse, or not the left mouse, the left analog stick. So I can go here and press X and press it again to drop it and throw it, or I can press the left analog stick and it does the exact same thing. That means I can have one hand free for this whole video. What am I doing with it? No.
I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him.
Another thing for the controls is when we're in menus where you have to press, say, X a lot, and pressing the analog stick is a little uncomfortable. It also just defaults to L1 when you're in menus.
Not that I can talk, do I? Guess people say the same thing about me. Working for you.
Yep.
Old codger? I do hope you're not referring to me.
This game is so British accenty.
What would you know? A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the ass.
Ah.
Enough dilly-dallying.
Gross!
Princess, I can't see her anywhere.
Man, the double exclamation marks really drive it home how much he's screaming the name gross. Gasp. So threatening.
Uh-oh. Here comes trouble, Gov.
So the fights are pretty simple. You have your attack, ability, spells, items, defend, and psych up. Defend is a very basic, skip your turn, but you take less damage. Psych up is you power up your next turn. You can psych up to 4 times to get psych up like 150%. It's, and then your attacks will like kill everything in one hit. It's pretty cool. As for right now, we don't have any abilities. Gross! Hasn't learned any abilities for battle. Just enjoy the sweet music. I do love this game, mainly for its presentation. You know, it looks great, it sounds great. It's just fun in general. Gross! Opened it up. Gross! Obtained a medical herb.
Well, they certainly took us by surprise, but nothing we couldn't handle.
I believe this game just came out on the iOS, actually. So, there you go.
Now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter.
Exposition, jeez.
There you are. Thank goodness you're safe, Medea.
Hey, the old princess is back.
The old princess is back.
I say we make a move now, before it gets dark.
I love the voice acting so much. Yuji Horii. He's a good game designer. And scenario. He's a great scenario. Just figured I'd let that song play out because I love it. You're gonna hear me be quiet probably a lot through all the cutscenes. Or maybe not.
Yes. Yes! Here we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place. This is the town where Master Rylus lives.
Hold your horses, Grandad. I thought it was Dolmagus we was after.
Exposition.
I am not your granddad. And of course Dolmagus is our man. He's the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks.
Remember that weird jester? The Jester Scepter? Oh, I just realized how that somewhat sort of rhymes. That's Dolmagus.
But that dastardly magician can't hide from us forever. We must track him down and lift this confounded curse. Oh, just look at my poor Medea. And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. Oh, that despicable Dolmagus. That's why it's imperative we locate Rylus. Will you go and find him?
Nah.
Don't you see? Rylus is the very man who taught Dolmagus his meddlesome magic. There's every chance Rylus will be able to give us a clue as to Dolmagus's. That's why you must find him. I'll be waiting for you here.
By the way, just having the analog stick makes it go forward as well.
Oi, Gov! You weren't thinking of going without me, I hope?
Oh.
I'm the best there is when it comes to looking for people. It's my piece de resistance, as they say.
The piece de resistance. Saving your progress. Just go to a church and confess, and your progress will be recorded in an adventure log. Make sure you remember to save whenever you decide to stop playing. Because it probably won't die. It's also important to remember that when you die, you actually don't lose any progress. Saving is only relevant for setting your spawn point for when you wake up after you die, and for... I'm trying to think of the other word. And for when you want to stop playing and turn off the system. Because of that, it's very, very easy for someone like me, who is an idiot. Oh, you can talk to all your characters too as you run around. So you're here to find that Rylus geezer, right? Leave it to me. Find people is my piece de resistance, as they say. They just love that thing. Circle is menu, which is good because I kind of want to mess with settings a bit. I don't know what setting it to widescreen makes it look like because it looks exactly the same on my computer. It might fuck up the camera or the recording, but whatever. Camera. I can't remember what I like for it. I think it's half and half. Nah, this works. We should now raid their houses. You can read books, which is crazy to me. The Great Wizard finally reached Fairbury after a long and arduous journey. Yes, yes, yes. This is just lore. Which, like I said, is kind of crazy. Master Rylus, I'll help these poor souls. Forgive me for being friendly, but you must leave the town immediately. Believe me, it's for your own good. Fuck your pots, old man! Yeah? I like that shit. Tell me to get out of town. That's what happens. Pot lid. Yes, you can just raid through towns like, ooh. This is locked? Damn. It's locked. Who could have done such a thing? I know how to unlock it. Oh, I pressed circle and I just went back down. Our MP is 0, which is totally fine. Gotta go into our bag. View bag's contents. Transfer. Why? Ah. But nothing happens. Can you use a pot lid, Yangus? Yes. Looks like Yangus can equip pot lids. Gives him slightly more defense. can break them again. Does nothing, but feels good. What did I come here for? Saving? Alright, I'll save. This game does actually have a fairly large religious presence. The church is it's an interesting entity. It's not just all bad and all good. It's an interesting set of politics around it. So, I really do appreciate it. We can confess. I'm pretty sure confession is free. Yes. There we go. There's no reason to do this. Gross! Do you plan to continue your venture on at this point? Yes, if you didn't know, you'll be kicked out to the screen. Which is fairly awkward. Things like the benediction and the resurrection and all that stuff is just for getting rid of status effects and curses. And obviously resurrection is to revive your teammates. That costs money though. They'll stay dead. This place is awesome. I really do like this game a lot. Yay. Yay. I believe we have to go to the tavern to continue on with the story. There we go.
Haven't you had enough, Mr. Calderasha, sir? I'm sorry, but I've got a business to run. This, haphazard fortune-telling of yours is costing me a fortune in free drinks.
What? My fortune-telling? Haphazard? Are you a complete fool? Let me tell you something for free. All fortune-telling is haphazard. What do you expect? Anyway, so what if I saw it? So what if I foretold the fire? If I tried to stop it, then what? It would only have led to another disaster. That's what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Calderasha, sir. I don't follow. If you're saying you knew about the fire, shouldn't you at least have warned Master Rylus?
Rylus?
Yes, poor Rylus. How many times I argued with the old man. I cannot believe he's gone.
So Rylus, the guy we're looking for, died in a fire. Hello.
What? What is it? You! Come, show your face to the great Calderasha. Yes, yes.
Creepy.
Quick! Quick! Everyone come quick! There's a monster in town!
There's a monster in town!
Just come and see! The whole town's gone crazy!
Oh no, not a monster! That's awful, a monster! I'm lost in the maze of alcohol buildings. Here we go. Oh, it's not gonna let me go down that way, is it? Just giving y'all a taste of the music.
What the? This ain't good, Gov. Come on. Look lively.
He looked at me.
Great voices.
Oh, it's hideous.
It's hideous.
Get out! Get out, monster! You're not welcome here!
Oh! What? Ah! Oh, that was right on the... Oh! Ah!
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Well, that was a fine reception. Don't they realize who I am?
King Trode.
Judging a book by its cover, don't they know it's what's inside that counts?
Yeah, you can say that again.
So then, did you manage to find Master Rylus?
No.
What? He's dead? Oh, no, no, no! Well, I suppose there's no point crying over spilt milk.
Or spilt old people.
Magus we're after. He's the one who cursed the princess and I, after all. He's the one who made us look so ridiculous.
He also destroyed, like, their whole kingdom and stuff, so it's not just a looks thing.
I had hoped Rylus might be able to help us locate him. But it seems we'll just have to track Magus down by ourselves. With Rylus gone, we have nothing further to gain from staying here. Let's be on our way.
Wait! Please wait. I'm sorry to come running after you like this. It's just that I wanted to ask you a favor.
A favor.
Are you not afraid of me, young lady?
I dreamt about you.
So
I dreamt
dreamy.
that some people came to town with a strange creature. It was sort of halfway between a human and a monster. And I dreamt that they could make wishes come true.
Just answer these riddles 3.
Strange creature? Are you referring to me?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
Not to worry. I've had worse things said to me today. You know, you remind me of my Medea. You're about the same age. Anyway, you say you had a dream about me. Most peculiar.
I'm sorry. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Valentina, daughter of the great fortune teller Caldarasha. If you could just come to my house, I'll explain everything there. It's by the well at the far end of town. I'll be waiting for you.
What was she rabbiting on about? Come round my house, she says.
Magnificent!
Well, someone's happy about coming to our house.
She wasn't afraid to look at me at all. Not one bit. Oh, she reminds me of my Medea. We must give this young girl a helping hand. Right then, my boy. Go and find the house by the well and see what it is she wants. Me? I'll wait here with the princess. We don't want to cause any more of a stir.
I like how everyone calls their main character something different to get around the fact that they don't use his name at all. It's awesome. So this game does have a day-night cycle. I'm not sure if you noticed that. It doesn't just say permanently night here in Fairbury. And things change a lot when things go to night. New shops will open up. Mostly, what's the word? Black markets. That's what opens up. And a few other things as well that will... If I was doing this as a regular game, I would be grinding a little bit outside. By the way, I dropped down as well because I know there's a treasure chest here. Sneaky. Just quiet. Transfer. Can you be used? Yes. Gross! Equipped with leather shield. Lots of little tiny secret hints like that, like you can drop down wells to see what's inside of them. And many more that I can't quite think of right now.
Ah, you came. I'm so sorry. I must have drifted off. How rude of me. I wanted to ask you a favor about this crystal ball. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I should start from the beginning?
Yeah.
Of course. Let me explain.
I know this story,
My father,
but...
Caldarasha, was once a really famous fortune teller.
Yeah, drunk guy we talked to?
Lost treasure, missing people. There was nothing the great Caldarasha couldn't help people with. But then one day, he lost his powers. All of a sudden, nothing he foretold turned out to be true anymore. It's probably because he stopped using a real crystal ball. This glass ball isn't...
Glass.
Valentina, what is going on here?
This is my boyfriend. Gross!
How many times have I told you not to touch my crystal ball?
Don't fondle my balls.
What? Aren't you that boy from the pub? What brings you here? Ah, never mind. I do not know what my daughter has asked you, but you can forget it. I do not need your help. I am fine as I am. I am going to bed. Valentina, say your farewells and show our young visitor to the door.
I'm sorry about my father. But whatever he says, he's the one who's really suffering since he lost his powers. That's why I wanted to ask you this favor. Can you find him a crystal ball? One that's big enough to bring back his power?
No. I'll say yes.
Really? You will? Oh, this is exactly how it all happened in my dream. So far, everything's come true. I also dreamt that there's a crystal ball hidden deep inside the cave, under the big waterfall to the south of town.
That's
I
fantastic
suppose
news.
Only the daughter of the great Caldarasha could know a thing like that.
What do you have in here? I'll take it. Oh, there's nothing in here. Never mind, I got go. Oh, 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 oh. Now we'll be off. What do you gotta think about all this, Yangus? Better report back to the old codger then. Mind you, pretty knackered. Thought going with the old bandit would mean I would keep more civilized manners. Road 8 seem no better in that area. Still, you know best, Gov. More silverized manners. That's a fantastic word. Running, running, running. That's where the fire was. There's some breakable barrels here. I'm not sure why anyone fights monsters for money. This guy right here, I'm pretty sure gives us something good. Now, but not yet. 'Tis not his time.
I see. Magnificent! Such devotion to her father. I'm impressed. Just how a daughter should be. And if this Caldarasha gets his powers back, there's nothing he can't find, am I right? Then we'll kill two birds with one stone. If everything goes according to plan, we'll find out where that hateful Dulmagus is. The time's getting on. Medea and I will stay outside. That's the last time we set foot in a barbaric town like this. But you should spend the night at the inn and rest well. So that in the morning, we leave for the waterfall cave.
Wah. I love the music in this game. It's dope as shit, yo. Someone should really put out that fire. Now we're free to, This is where the video either stops here at a half hour or continues on to the 2-hour mark. Because that's when we had to beat the boss in the waterfall cave, and that would require some grinding, I think. Thankfully, I already have a free leather shield. It's actually quite expensive. The audio does pop every now and then when certain people talk, because it goes a little sound effect when they do that. But that was the armor. Those are the item shops, which we don't need. Weapon shop should be up here. Cypress Stick, which is basically a shittier sword. Oaken Club, which Yangus already has. The Giant Mallet, which we can't afford. And the Copper Sword, which we can't afford. And the Boomy, which we also cannot afford. We would... I mentioned grinding before. Usually I get the Copper Sword before I go and fight the boss. But I think he actually picked that up somewhere, so there's no point in doing that. Dying outside is very likely. But we'll see. This video is probably going to be another hour. Ah, gross! You got lost? Yes, the think tank. Clearly is what we need. Also, the little horse thing behind us is just announcing that Medea is behind us. Because, when we look at our party... Yes. Satire. Well. Hope I wake up at some point. Gross! He's asleep. So the reason why we would be grinding here is because we probably want to get 2 or 3 levels before even setting into the cave. And the music continues right where it started off. We'll see if we can go as far as we can towards the cave, because there, like I said, there is no penalty for keeling over and dying. Except you lose like half your gold. That's the penalty. You lose half your gold. Alright, Satire. No! Also, we have no way of healing. Except for medicinal herbs, which we have very limited amounts of. So, that's quite tricky to mess around with. I'm wanting to ding to level. I would like to level once. I'm not sure if you get full health when you level in this game. Miss. Sex male. Does it even tell me when they level? Battle spells, nothing. He has nothing. No, it doesn't tell me when they level. Maybe I'm just looking at the wrong thing. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Staying on that path, I think, means you fight less monsters. Low sheepy. There is a house up there, by the way. We shall investigate that house. Because as I remember, it does give you some useful items. Problem is, where do I want to cross over? It looks like you can go over here. This is basically a massive open world, by the way. I'm not sure if you noticed. One of the better things about it is it does offer us a huge array of exploration. God, that does damage. Gross's attributes improved. Oh, now I remember. When you hit level 5, that's when you start getting skill points. Strength was 1. That's some shit stats, Yangus. So just let's see. No, their health does not fully increase. I was hoping for a nice cheap heal, to be honest. But like I said, it doesn't matter if we die. We just lose all of our gold. Ideally, we would at some point get to the point where, ouch. We can one-shot these people. Nice. The important thing about keeping all your gold, though, is that you can obviously buy better arms and armor with it, but... how much gold do we have? I think we should have over... No, we have 86. We would need a lot. I'm pretty sure the opening... Not the opening, but the, overworld music is the same music from Gone with the Wind. Is that the thing I'm thinking of? I know this because when I played this when I was younger, my parents would always come and like, "Are you watching Gone with the Wind?" And I would just be running around outside in the world. So that's the only reason I know that. So people who like that movie, or are familiar with it, might find this game somewhat distracting. Bam, bam. This is a nice house. Oh, I'm on this side of the table now. Here, maybe I could ask you a little favor. Only going to say this once, so clear out your ears and get listening. You go outside and look at the view from the top of the mountain. You should be able to see a tree with red leaves. I had a bit of a kip there when I was the other day, and it seemed I left my tool bag behind. It's a quest! Give you a small reward. By the way, what's in here? Seed of Agility! A phial of holy water. I also can't sleep here and that barrel's too big to break. Well then. Quest accepted. That's the house. There it is. That's the tree we're looking for. Of course, there's no easy way to get off of this place except to run all the way down again. And there's a bridge over there, so we can probably just walk down the mountain. Why can't I kill you in one hit? Yang is too strong, too buff to be hurt by your puny attacks. I have a sneaking suspicion Yangus can one-shot these slimes no matter what, which is why I broke it up like that. Yep. By the way, that Seed of Agility was the very... use... There you go. Agility just makes him have more turn priority. Purity. The reason I didn't give it to Yangus, despite the fact that he's gonna be slower, is because he's always gonna be slower. Like, there's nothing you can do to keep him from being very slow. Oh no, Ellipse! Kill it first. Most because Candy Cat will occasionally just do nothing. Which is very nice. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I want to level again. I want to get those dank strength points. Bunicorn. Aren't these things extraordinarily powerful? Kind of. Oh, they'll psych up. That's what they'll do. Oh, what? Yeah, I just... Before me? You'll regret the day you crossed me, Angus. Another bridge over there. Ooh, I might die here. It depends how many people attack Gross. Also depends how many times they literally do nothing. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, the one shot! Oh, that does so much damage. Ugh. I better ding. That's right, you son of a bitch. My MP increased! I learned heal! That's what it's about. I don't have any magic. Well. Yangus is fine for now. I know I said I wasn't going to grind. And I haven't yet. I've been doing quests. But after we complete this tool bag quest, I will head off towards the town to get my MP back so I can at least pretend I can heal. And then we'll see what we can do about going into the waterfall cave. Because I know it's actually very difficult to beat the guy without grinding a little bit. Nice crit, Yangus. Nice crit. But so you are on this side of the thing, yeah. Yeah, you're there. It's actually still quite far away. That's fine though. We'll defeat these bell peppers. No! God damn it, Yangus. You gotta kill him in one hit! the world be big. By the way, that is a really big plateau. Oh my god, I'm gonna be asleep this whole battle, aren't I? Oh, never mind, I'm just gonna be dead. Dodge that, please. No. No! Yeah, I guess. Oh. All right. Well, that's gonna be some heals going around, I guess. Good thing I have this much. Found it. I should mention that the quests are not just fetch quests like this. Okay, that is a monster that's roaming around on its own. They are very, very powerful. They are not just rare monsters, though. They have a very specific use and a very specific quest. Because you can sort of play Pokemon with them, in that you can capture them and put them into a fighting arena where you can fight with them. I know, that sounds dope as shit. Also, I need you to kill all these before they murder you. I'm very upset by that. No! Nerd. Let's go, 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 go. Yeah, we're very far away from the town. I think. But that is where we have to head first. Thankfully, we can tell from the smoke signals that you're sending out. If we stay out here till night, then stronger enemies will appear. Which isn't fantastic. Wow. BS. Yangus did 8 damage to one of them and killed him. We'll say as we get stronger and stronger, just these daytime monsters become like, oh, dealt 0 damage. Which is nice. Yeah, this is gonna be an hour-and-a-half long video. Whatever. It's a massive JRPG. It's important to get a good feel for it. Maybe. Because like I said, it is on iOS. It looks mostly the same. Except I think maybe the sky has a bit less detail in it. That's like the only bad thing about the iOS version that I heard someone complain about. Other than that, though, why wouldn't you play it? I mean, I would just play this PlayStation 2 version I have because I like looking at a big screen. How much money do I have? Yangus again! Rule the day, Yangus. Skill points! Now, Yangus has... This is where we introduce the skill points at level 4. I didn't realize it was level 4. Yangus has... Or every character has basically 5 unique... Or 4 unique skill things. Well, it depends on the character. Anyways, Yankees can put points in axes, so he deals more damage with the axes or clubs. I'm currently using a club, so you might be tempted to put it into clubs, but I'm not gonna put it into clubs. Most because axes are better than clubs. Scythes. This lets me steal from things. It actually gives a brief description. Hatchet Man. We have fisticuffs. I'm gonna put points into fisticuffs for Yangus. Mostly because that A increases his speed and B gives him AoE effects skills. So we'll probably just end up putting points into fisticuffs. And humanity is just it lets Yangus heal and support people. Yangus attack power goes up when unarmed by 5. And this allows us... How much damage does this do? Well, now this only gives him +2 attack, but... whatever. We're just gonna skip across here. I would love one more battle. There we go. Boom. Just punches the shit out of that nerd. Come on. Yai. Ooh. Only 2. So for us, Courage also increases your healing. Fisticuffs is the same. It increases your unarmed and, you know, just in general makes you dodge more and be faster. Boomerangs is an AoE basic attack skill. Basically, you throw a boomerang and it'll hit all the enemies in a singular row. Very nice. It's not especially powerful, despite the fact in the first shop we have a very powerful boomerang. Spears. If I was like playing the long con, I would probably put all my points into spears. We're not gonna get a spear yet, very early at all. But spears let you, they gave you a skill which can guarantee critical hit if it connects. And that's very useful for grinding really rare monsters that give you shit tons of XP but are hard to kill. But for now, we'll just put 2 points into swords, and I don't think anything happens. Yeah. Because Gross is an asshole who doesn't know his business. Well, how much does heal cost? It costs 2, and we're at 9, so that's 5 heals, basically. Not sure where I'm going up here. There's nothing up here. I want to go down to the, what's the fucking place called? The inn! To heal up. And maybe talk to some people. Yes. So, you... They'll still sell us things, obviously. Now, this leather armor would be pretty nice for Gross, right? In fact, this would be pretty nice for everybody, but the leather armor would be pretty nice. Now, because I'm not using the club, I can sell it for 55 gold. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. What about down here? 10 gold? No. And the reason I didn't buy anything is because we can actually go around here. Hello, sir. Come back way. You may be after something a bit, shall we say, special. Don't I know it? Of course you are. I'm afraid. Completely sold out. If you're desperate, try going to church in the middle of the night and taking a look around the bell. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I'm doing some funky things with my eyebrows right now to let you know I'm interested. So, let's head to the church and check the bell. Shall we? By the way, I originally played this game with like a strategy guide in front of me. Which is how I know that whole you can play the game with one hand trick. Because A, the strategy guide tells you, and B, is very useful when you're reading a book. So all these, especially these early game secrets, I'm very familiar with them. Were you locked? Yes. Thief's Key recipe inputs in the bag. So we do get item crafting eventually. The Thief's Key is what allows us to unlock these chests. We can't do it yet because we obviously don't have the Thief Key yet. But still. It's a nice thing to have. It's something you can make as quickly as possible, which is very nice. Now, like I said, saving doesn't do anything except set your spawn point. So we're not gonna save. Plus, it takes a while, because, like, does thou want a confession? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, maybe, I don't know. And we very nearly have enough for the copper sword. Man. We would have enough if we sold our soldier's sword. No. But I'm not gonna do that because I happen to know we can find a copper sword elsewhere. I'm all about that value. That stank value. So we're gonna come down here, we're probably gonna buy the leather armor for our friend Gross. Gross! And maybe some more defensive items before sleeping. And yeah, this is a huge increase to our armor. Gross will carry the goods, yes. As you see, Yangus is actually just already fairly decked out with a lot of these defensive things. I mean, a shield, there's nothing else we can really afford here. So, Gross is now super powerful. Not from a strength perspective, but you get the idea. Whisk away my troubles. Dun 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 dun. Yes, he's actually making the thing that allows us to craft items. The alchemy pot. We will not be able to get to the point where we can use the alchemy pot, though. It takes a very long time for that to be used. We'll actually need to go to the town after this, I think. And then past that. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. We do need to buy healing items, if we can afford any. Stock up on healing items, because this is hopefully the last time we're back in town. If we die and we have to come back here, we'll just have to end the video, because it's getting too long. We did like one quest. Ooh. This is useful. I'm so used to like the circle button being the thing you have to press. There we go. Well, we're done with that now. We're all decked out. We got our increased armor so we can maybe survive some attacks. Hopefully, our friend Gross will find his new copper sword. Maybe they'll level and get some more skill points along the way. Everything's looking nice and shiny and beautiful. Now we just have to walk all the way back to the waterfall cave. We walked out the wrong door. Right? I don't remember anymore. Was it this way? The south of the town? Yeah, it was. Budge! He still does more damage than my guy. It's a little bit of a piss off. Yangus does appear to be a bit up shit creek without a paddle. The fact, because I've taken away his weapon and I still haven't given him a good shield or any better armor. But it'll work out. I'm sure. Yeah, this is a shortcut. Oh, the fucking dropkick! I forgot that he does that. It's so good. Now we do have the tool bag, and I will be going up to the top of the tower to give it back because he does give us some fairly potent offensive items. They're not weapons, they're sort of one-use items, which are a bit frustrating, but what are you gonna do? You know what, Yangus, let's see if you can dropkick this nerd into death. No. You tried, though. Taking away his weapon also drastically increases his speed, I think. Hard to tell. Or it might just be when you put points to it, his speed will go up by like 20 points at some point. Ooh. We're gonna have to kill these, Yangus. I do not want them to psych up and hit me. That being said, I have such insane defense that it says miss, but really it's like you're doing less than 1 damage. And yeah. She has actually pretty good XP because they give like 5 per, I think, unicorns. It's weird that I still remember like some XP values, despite the fact that I played this game many years ago. Whatever. Wow. Very good. Yes, very good. Sorry, I just had that horrible realization. It's like, am I recording? And check! I'm recording. You guys know I'm recording. The longer a video goes on, the more worried I get about that. Oh, nice one shot. How did I know that would happen? I didn't. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Just head all the way up to this massive frickin' tower. There we go. He'll give us some tasty cheese. I'm not even lying. Definitely my tool bag. Suppose I better give you that reward I promised. Hey, you there! Little mohawk mouse. There's no normal mouse. It's your pet, is it? Have this cheese as your reward. Gross places 8 pieces of plain cheese in the bag. Little cheese, that mouse of yours is sure to like it. And I could be wrong, but give it some next time yourself with some monsters. Never know what might happen. Yes, he gave us pieces of cheese. I'll give 1 to the next fight we come across that's got more than 2 enemies. Unless it's like, you know, 3 fights from now, in which case I'll most likely forget. Ah, good enough. I don't have enough room for this cheese, do I? No. No, I don't. Well! Maybe next time! Great job, Lips. Yangus, you're supposed to be a little bit faster now. I'm being a little disappointed by your lack of skills here. So, an hour and probably 10 minutes by the time we get back there, by the way. Transfer. 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 There we go. Oh, how many enemies? That's good enough. Items. Plain cheese. Normal everyday cheese. Alright, let's see what happens. Munchie spews fire. That's fucked up, isn't it? Yeah, cheese is your, AoE spell, like, item-based AoE spells. So getting a lot of them. You. Oh, no, he would kill us. Okay, we're gonna ignore him. Oh, they're too stunned to move. Yeah, you basically, when you beat them, and when you unlock the arena where you can fight them with, those monsters running around can be used to fight for you, and then you can actually, I think, even level them up. This game's got a lot in it, as you can imagine. I know I've mentioned this like 10,000 times before, but I would probably even grind a little bit more before heading in here. No, it's too dangerous, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'd probably even, like, buy a copper sword before coming in here. Or buy, like, a giant mallet and give it to Yangus. Or buy more armor. Or millions of other things. Something else that might be a little bit frustrating is that now we run slower. Yes, because now that we're no longer outside, our character runs slower, which is annoying. But we'll make it work out. I am going to give you some cheese, Munchie. Thankfully, Drackies don't do much damage. Armors. Cello rattle. Ha! Oh, it did no damage. Good hit. Good hit. Gonna need to level up a lot here. Ooh, that wasn't as much as I needed. Map. Press square to view map. I will most definitely do that. So both ways lead to the same thing, is what it looks like it's saying. I forget which way's better. Well, this way has treasure chest, so this way's obviously better. What the fuck are you doing here, old man? It's dangerous. I stumbled upon this game, a wonderful game. It's so intriguing, I was trying, but I've gone completely lost. What an idiot. Come on, give me a level. One more level, because if I put some more skill points into swords, then Gross will be able to use some sword skills. Ooh, a Chimera wing. That's actually incredibly useful. Oh, that's useful. Leather hat. That's... all things are useful. Yes. Now what we're going to do now is, because I really don't need all this junk. There we go. We're also going to give you one of these, Yangus. Probably two. Mostly because you won't be able to heal otherwise. You know, like in combat, I mean. This dungeon is actually not insignificantly small. There are many things in it. Axilla Rattle. I really don't like that. I don't like that either. Means they're always going to go first, and they're going to be hard to hit. Yep, there we go. Yep, there he goes. Yay! Well, I mean, I wanted someone else to get that, but... Oh, that's good strength. I don't think this will give me anything. Like, no. Still, though, it's important. Considering we might have to level up one more time to do anything. Oh, I remember this. I remember this part. Oh, never mind, it's not this part. It's the level down that I remember. Pretty sure there's a way to get out of it. It's like a little miniature boss. We're gonna take the left path because I'm pretty sure it leads to the copper sword. Which will be necessary. Ooh, really kind of wanted you to die there. I did not want you to go first. Oh no, Yangus! He's gonna have to get healed at some point. Not in this fight, though. He should be able to tank through it. That's a great dance. What? Nice. Bum, bum, bum. Yes. Only 2 skill points. Is that even enough? Thank God. Alright. Magic, heal. You two. I got 2 heals left. Well, 2 free heals left. Now I have to start using medicinal herbs. Yep. This is the part I remember. Have to go through this part. I know there's a way to, like, freak this guy out so you don't have to fight him. Which I'm probably gonna end up doing. Because I just really don't feel that confident. Oh, I really wanted that to die. That's gonna inflict poison. Don't inflict poison. Oh, the damage! Out of control. It's the only word for it. I probably should have had Gross attack the other one, because 11 damage might be enough to completely kill that thing. Alright, let's show my smooth skills. Now you have to talk to him. Well, Willie must be really brave to come up and talk to me like this. It looks like a peddler came along earlier, but when he saw me, he ran away without saying a word. Anyways, as you probably realize, you'll have to fight me if you want to go any further. What do you think? Brave enough for that, are you? If you say yes, I'm pretty sure he backs down. Really? You are brave. That means you must be a good fighter. In recognition of your bravery, I'm going to let you through. Now, if you talk to him again, you will have to fight him. We're not going to fight him. Because I want to get my copper sword and see if we can finagle a victory off the boss. Or at least a death off of the boss. Oh, there... We're going to use the plain cheese here. To hopefully kill one of these guys before they psych up too much. Uh-oh. Those two gotta die. They're gonna deal too much damage otherwise. Come on, Yangus! Oh, the greatest. Fantastic work. Hey, Slimeburn. Guess what? The pass is a dead end. Do you believe me? Yes. Nice. The treasure chest will be the copper sword, which I desperately need. By the way, I should probably put more cheese into my bag. Yeah, I think it is level 5 where I usually attempt to go through here. That way I have lots of heals. Doing it now might lead to some awfulness because I don't have enough heals. Fuck you. I hate you things. I know you only do 2 damage now, but... Come on. Gross. Oh, not enough. Woo! No. I suppose it's a good thing that they both try to do that to him. The same person. Oh my god, his speed is so high! I really dislike his high speed. We might finagle one more level before we get to the boss. Die. Oops, I meant transfer. Maybe. That gives you 8 attack. I don't know how much that gives you. But attacks up to 31. That's something. The Dancing Devil should now die in like 1 salvo of damage, at least. Which will prevent some damage. Hopefully. Alright. We're gonna see how much damage the Copper Sword can really do. That's a lot. I'm very happy with that. I'm pleased. Very pleased. God, Yangus, what'd you even do in that fight? You do jack shit. That's what you did. I'm trying to remember if there was actually like a healing spring around here in this dungeon that I could use to get myself up to full MP and HP. Because I'd really like that. I'd like that a lot. Now, Mage Cheese still really good. Oh, damage. Wahahaha. Alrighty then. Let's continue our quest. Here you go. Waterfall ahead. No littering! It's a very important statement. Right towards the boss. I don't think we can win. Being perfectly honest. Nice. Oh, he didn't die in one hit? Impressive. Stack yourself up like a nerd. Dun, dun, dun. Place is pretty though, isn't it? I wonder who lit these torches. Feels like a weird thing to just light inside of a cave. Well, we're gonna use some medicinal herbs. Not from Yangus, because he actually uses those. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking me. Fuck off, mate. Oh, I just used healing items. God damn it, Yangus, what'd you even do? I really do want one more level, but... Well, I really want some more MP so I can heal properly. Here's the crystal ball. Let's talk to the boss.
Surprise! Surprise! Meet Geezer.
Geezer.
I am the master of this waterfall.
Great voice acting again.
How long has she been? How many people have gone and come? 10 long years and more. I've waited 10 years, I tell you. All the time hoping for the left one. I mean, the right one to come.
I really like Geezer.
But enough with the introductions. Now, for the trument of Moose. Does this Bristol call, crystal ball belong to you?
Now, it actually doesn't.
No, but I was sure you were the one. Oh, the long, lonely years.
So we can choose just to back out of that fight if we really want to. But we're not. It's kind of cool how you can sometimes just like, we don't want to fight you.
What? You again? I, Geezer, am the martyr. Oh, how long?
And he just says it over and over.
Years and more. Now, have I asked you this before? Yeah, before. Does this Bristol?
The Bristol call is mine, yes.
At last we fit mace to mace.
Mace to mace.
Half-wit human. Now I'll teach you a moron.
I'll teach you a moron.
I mean, a lesson. You won't fall.
So, in this fight, I'm very concerned with how I'm going to win. But I'm going to have Yangus psych up. As much as possible and punch him. It should be noted that both of my characters deflected that mist, but my hero here pretty much just they deflected it in different ways. I'm gonna have to heal from that too. Well. Uh-oh. Angus is cursed. Well, the stay at high tension was a really nice skill to be a part of. Oh my god, it completely ruined my tension. Oh no. I'll have to heal from that. I'll have Angus psych up one more time. Never mind. Just fuck it. Alright, Angus. Let's see those medicinal herbs. God damn it, Angus! You are the worst! The worst! Let's see some sank crits here. Doesn't even matter. Maybe a little bit. That's gonna matter a lot. You know what? Don't say I'm not trying. Don't say I'm not trying. Yeah, I agree. Well, party is wiped out. The psych out maneuvers did not work as well as I'd hoped. Her gold coins will be halved. Avoid being wiped out. Ah, god damn it. Yep. I'm here. What kind of money we got? I had a lot of money. Still in my cheeses. Well, I can very least buy more medicinal herbs and do that again if I want to. I don't want to, because the video has gone on for too long. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, and goodbye.